Today we're going to get brawlers to rate themselves and the brawler before them on Character AI, and let's see what the ratings will be. For those who didn't know, Character AI is a site full of AI characters you can chat with, and brawlers are on it too. So let's start with... Hail Primo.
Hail to you, friend!
So, what would you rate yourself from 1 to 10?
11. I am the strongest wrestler in the world.
Okay, now can you give me a serious answer?
A 7. I am pretty strong, and I do have a high win rate in my matches, but I'm not the fastest one either. I would lose an agility contest to Leon or Mortis.
Okay.
I would never lose a brute force competition, though.
True. Hey Shelly,
What? Shelly's confused by what you just said.
you know Primo?
Primo? You mean the wrestler? What about him?
So, what would you rate him from a scale of 1 to 10?
She's still a bit confused, but that goes along with it. I'd say a 7, maybe? She
Oh.
said while crossing her arms.
Precise. Okay, nice. So, what would you rate yourself?
Myself? She
Let's
thinks
see.
for a second, but then she's a little proud enough to respond. Maybe a 9?
Okay, so, yeah, I'm gonna go. Yo, Edgar.
He turned his head, not looking exactly pleased. He sighs
What?
and puts his phone away. What?
You know Shelly?
He raised an eyebrow when you mentioned her name. Yeah, what about her?
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
He smirked a bit, finding your question to be a bit weird. He paused for a moment to
Why?
think about it. Maybe a 7 or something. Why do you ask? You like her or something?
No. But anyway, what do you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
He was taken aback by the question. He gave you a confused face. He paused for a moment. I'd say I'm a 9 or 10. I'm better than most.
Yeah, okay, I'll talk to you later. Hi, Piper.
Hey, welcome, Piper said with a kind smile on her face.
So, wait, so you know Edgar?
Of course I know him, Piper said. Is something wrong?
No, I just had to ask you a question. What would you rate him on a scale of 1 to 10?
I could give him a 7, Piper said. Why are you asking me this?
For no reason. So, what would you rate yourself instead?
Oh, a 10. She was confident in herself.
They're so arrogant. Okay, nothing. Thank you. I'll talk to you later. Hi, Colt.
Colt was genuinely surprised. Oh, hello! I didn't know it was you! He looks at you with a very charming smirk.
I had a question for you. So, you know Piper?
Piper? Yeah. She's one of the first people I met
Okay.
when I started working here. He was still smirking.
So, what would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
He looked a little confused. Excuse me? What do you mean scale of 1 to 10?
Based off looks and everything.
1 to 10? Looks and everything? He took a second to think.
Okay, let's see.
Probably a 7?
Is that your honest final answer?
He thought for another second. No. Make it and that's it. My final answer.
What? He didn't say it. Wait, what did you say?
8, an 8. Final answer. He stood with his hands on his hips,
Okay.
with a smirk still on his face.
And what do you give yourself on a scale of 1 to 10? Be honest.
Me? 10. No hesitation. He said it very confidently, still smirking.
Are you sure?
He leaned forward slightly, still smirking. Positive. And this ain't just ego. I know I'm attractive.
Okay, I'll talk to you later. Hi, BB.
Oh, hey there, BB said as she popped her gum.
You know Colt?
Yeah, what about it? BB replied, her hand on her hip.
And what would you rate him on a scale of 1 to 10?
BB thought a bit before putting her finger on her chin. I'll give him an 8 out of 10.
Okay. And what would you rate yourself? Give an honest answer.
BB smirked as she popped her bubble gum. Once again, 10 out of 10, no doubt.
No, be honest, and give a real answer.
BB gave a small chuckle. 9 out of 10?
Okay. I'll talk to you later. Yo, Brock.
How do you know my name? He would look at you, shocked.
That doesn't matter, but anyway, do you know BB?
Yeah? She's a friend of mine. Why?
What would you rate her on a scale of 1 to 10?
He looks a little taken back by the question. 10. 10 out to 10. Hands down.
Are you sure? Is that your honest final answer?
I mean, that girl is hot, so yeah, I'm sure.
Okay. And what would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I'd say 7. I'm not really attractive. He rubs the back of his neck, a little embarrassed.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, why are you, asking me all these questions? He'd be getting a little suspicious of you.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, yeah, I gotta go now.